Man, this is such a trip. So in a suggestion box of one of my videos I just uploaded, I had saw that it had said that the Pope said there is no hell. Pope Francis. Ain't this something? You got a Catholic Pope telling you that hell is not real, it doesn't exist. And he meant it. So people are going crazy about this. Was about 5 days ago, 5 days to a week ago, almost a week ago. And nobody is really talking about this. Bro, Pope gang in the cut, that's a scary sight, nigga. Pew, 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 pew. This shit not funny at all, though. Like, these niggas is real mass murderers, bro. And that's what I've been trying to get through to y'all the whole time. Why would people be in that position of power, knowing that they're doing all of this evil stuff? Knowing that they're gonna go to hell. Nobody in their right mind would be in those positions of power, doing all of these evil things, knowing that they'll spend their whole lifetime after their afterlife being tortured in the everlasting fire. Bro, he's in Rome, where they started that shit, where they wrote that shit down at, where they put the concept of hell in there for the reasons of controlling people. Before Jesus was constructed in 325, AD, at the Council of Nicaea, they had people representing Saturn in a different way. Saturn is Jesus. El, Jesus. Yahweh, Jesus. Same thing. But they did it in different ways. It was subtle worshiping. See, the thing about it is, Alexander the Great was considered a sun worshiper, right? You also had, after the Council of Nicaea, you had them killing witches, you know what I'm saying? The witch hunt. All of those, the witches of Salem. That's America, but you had them hunting down specifically the Knights Templar, aka the original Freemasons, because their cross and them worshiping Baphomet, aka, you know, God damn it, what am I thinking of? Anubis and Set, basically, is what they were worshiping. Baphomet, Baal, Saturn, same fucking thing. So while that was going on, the popes and the Jesuits, they didn't like that they were blatantly worshiping Saturn. They wanted them to tone it down and worship an actual person that they had personified Saturn to be. And that was Jesus. And the Knights Templar wasn't going for it. So Friday the 13th happened, where they burnt the Freemasons or the Knights Templar at the stake. You feel me? Had them set up to be on a cross and burned. That's where the whole Friday the 13th comes from. The Freddy Krueger shit, that's where it comes from. Friday the 13th. The Freemasons never forget that day. That's some infighting as well. The Freemasons versus the Jesuits. But that's deep history that a lot of y'all don't understand. The Pope saying this is really funny to me because they have the Vatican vaults. They have some of the most ancient scriptures and writings in history at the Vatican vaults. He has access to that. You puny humans don't. But the information is out here. The little information that I can't say little. This world is endless. There is really nothing hidden. Anything that's hidden is brought to the light eventually. So it's out here. But people are choosing to ignore it. So yeah, the Pope is down with the get down, bro. They just not hiding it. Like I always said, it's not mainstream news. See, people care so much when the Pope comes to America, but yet the Pope says no, there's no hell, and you don't see mainstream America reporting on it. This is the Pope, supposed to be the most godly individual on earth through the mainstream media. The person that knows the Bible or, knows this religion that he's in the best. So for him to come out and say hell isn't real, there is no hell, that is hilarious, bro. That's hilarious. So, it's just funny that that was in my suggestion box, especially after name dropping, Pope Gang and Jesuits in the cut and all of their assassins, you feel me? What's their assassin group called again? I think it's called um goddamn, I forgot the assassin group. They got a whole group full of killers. But yeah, you know, is it the Society of Jesus? That's what it's called, the Society of Jesus. All those killers in there, you know. Where that whole Assassin's Creed comes from, man. I never played the video game. I seen my baby cousin playing it in 2013, but I saw, the relations to the Freemasons and the Jesuits in it. The cross, hell, the Freemasons, the Knights Templar had the cross, which is a representation of Saturn. People are ignoring this though. You're not doing your research for real. None of y'all are. So, yeah, the Pope is blatantly put it out there, but the mainstream media will keep that on the low. As promoting it goes, as far as promoting it to the extent that they will promote something like, I'm not even going to mention a recent event because that would date the video. But yeah, not as much as they would cover some BS. So yeah, always keep that in mind, bro. Give me y'all thoughts on this. Y'all not giving me y'all thoughts in the comment section. Y'all don't comment anymore. So with that being said, I'm gone. Peace.